All right, there we go. My bad. Whew, there we go. Anyway, let's get warm. Let's get loose. It is Monday the, whatever today is, 28th. You got your 10 regular squats. We have done regular squats a lot in our lives. Your feet are shoulder width apart. Remember those 4 words, your hips, your glutes, your eyes, your thighs. Your hips always start the motion. There's always a lot of motion at your hips. Your glutes should always turn on when those hips move when you're doing dynamic legs. Eyes is for your posture. Don't look directly down. Don't look directly up. You're looking out in front of you. And the word thighs, it's a leg exercise and a back exercise. 10 regular squats, 10 alternating. We've done this before. But lengthening on those stationary reverse lunges. Step, load, L-O-A-D, and then you pull yourself up on your 10 total alternating stationary reverse lunges. Again, we've done these regular squats, hips, smooth glutes, stationary reverse lunges, hips, glutes, hammies, quads, and then your 10 standing scissors. You're going to lengthen those muscles that you lunge with, squat with, and sit on, right? We've been sitting on those as we've been working this morning. 10 alternating standing scissors. Lengthen those hamstrings, glutes, back, using your arms and your legs via your hips and your shoulders. 10 regular squat, you did it. 10 stationary reverse lunges, 10 standing scissors. We're not in a hurry. 10 wide squats. Your feet are wider than your regular squats. We've also said these are flexibility squats. If you can maintain or even increase motion compared to your regular squat, you'll feel the lengthening, a little more lengthening of your hips, your hamstrings, and yes, your quads, of course. 10 wide squats, 10 alternating, balancing, lengthening, stiff-legged deadlifts. They are not called straight-legged deadlifts. Again, those hips, all of the motion is at your hips. Your glutes, they should always turn on. Even though my body is going down, I'm not looking down. My body is going down. Posture. And then thighs, my hamstrings are going to work significantly more on the stiff-legged than anything else. 10 wide squats, 10 alternating stiff-legged deadlifts, 10 standing runners. Elbows to knees, not knees to nose. Mobility of your hips, knees, ankles, spine. A lot of joints moving on a standing runner, a mobility exercise. Again, that part 2 is a wide squat. The stationary stiff-legged, right? The standing runners. Part 3, the last part of our brief warm-up. And I don't say quick, right? Brief. Narrow squats. 10 narrow squats. I want those toes able to wiggle during a narrow squat. Not that I'm on my heels, right? I'm not up on my toes. Your toes are able to wiggle on a narrow squat. 10 narrow squats, hips, glutes, eyes, thighs. Mobility, a little more joint mobility on a narrow squat. 10 stationary forward lunge, step, load, L-O-A-D, and push yourself back on your stationary forward lunge. Breathe and focus on your stationary forward lunge. Quads, glutes, hamstrings, they all still work. Use your quads, turn on more. 10 narrow squat, 10 stationary forward lunges. You're not in a hurry. 10 alternating Jack LaLanne's. Very common movement for us. You are stretching, dynamic stretching on your Jack LaLanne's. And again, as you finish off your warm-up, yeah, it was a little bit shorter. I just wanted to move those joints a little bit, use those muscles a little bit, right? Get that blood flowing a little bit. We've got plenty of work to do. And as you know, I love warm-ups. We have a lot of work to do, and I know it's coming your way. As you get your stuff ready, okay, we have a timed workout, which we've done many, many versions of these things. The circuit, we're going to do 3 rounds minimum, 4 rounds max. Chest, back, shoulders, buys, tries, legs, abs, cardio, or exertion. It's an 8-set circuit. So this first circuit, I'm not going to say it's slower because it's timed, but let's get everything in our brains. Let's get our space ready as we get through this first circuit. And they're going to repeat it at least 2 more times. So 3 total times today. Some people did a 4th extra credit loop, but that will definitely take you between the 12:50 to the 1 o'clock hour. So we'll talk about that. Chest. I prefer chest pushing, but if you want to do chest pulling, you can. I got a timer here, we'll talk about it. Back, you got your lats and your traps. Shoulders, you can push or pull. Biceps, you have different hand positions and tools. Triceps, you have different positions and body tools on that. You got your legs, we'll have any legs. We have any abs, and we have cardio or exertion, okay? We're gonna go through it all several times. 1 minute on, 60 seconds of work, 15 seconds off. It's not very much time. You're gonna finish the exercise, get your space ready for the next exercise, and you get to work. I'm gonna start the timer. It will stop later on when we get done with the 8 exercises, okay? I know I'm talking a lot. I hope your space is ready for the 8-set circuit. You know you're gonna hear me do it several times. Here we go. 60 seconds of chest, not 60 reps, 60 seconds. Ready, set, go. All right, chest, you can push. You've got push-ups, you've got chest presses, you're either laying on something or you're holding something. For the most part, the motion is the same. It's just what are you laying on or what are you pushing against? TRX chest presses, bars, dumbbells, all the wonderful things. Push-ups is a chest press. If you really want to do chest pulling, you'd have your flies. Again, primarily you're going to lay on something on your flies unless you have a cable machine. At the gym, most people are doing the dumbbell chest press. I'm going to use the word efficiency. I want you to be able to easily take a break and easily make changes so you can keep working. You've got 10 more seconds. 60 seconds of chest, whether you lay on something or not. In 3, 2, 1, shake it off. Big deep breath. You're going to be on your back. Either lay on something, lat pullovers or lat pull downs or your rows. We have 60 seconds of back. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. 60 seconds of back. You've got trap rows. Your hands come from in front of you on a trap row, whether you're doing bent rows, dumbbells, kettlebells, barbells, free weights. You have TRX trap rows. You're falling back. You've got cable and machine rows. All of those are supported sitting on something. Again, take your time. 60 seconds. Today's gonna feel like extremely high pace when technically all of our workouts are high pace. It's just the associated tempo and movements. I'm controlling your pace with the timer. Okay? Today's tempo is controlled 10 seconds. And on your 60 seconds, you're looking at about 20 to 25 reps. 3, 2, 1, relax. You're on shoulders. You can sit tall or stand tall on your presses. You can stand tall on upright rows or raises. Shoulders in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. I was talking about tempo. Human nature says, timer, ooh, more, go fast, don't rest, right? The timer doesn't change the rules for how we lift. So, good tempo, 2.5 to 3 second reps. It's okay to rest your hands occasionally. It's okay to make some equipment and weight changes as you need. But for the most part, I don't want you taking very many breaks during the minute. But you know me, I'm also not looking for light weights either. So if you can do something non-stop for 60 seconds, it is too light physically, or you're going too fast. Slow, load, time under tension. 10 seconds. We've done our chest, we'll do it again later. Back, we'll do it again later. Shoulders, we'll do it again later. 3, 2, 1, relax. You've got your biceps. Again, I'm controlling your pace. It feels high. Biceps, hammer curl, hammer twist, open wide, dumbbells, barbells, tools. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. You got biceps. Standing tall preferred. Yes, you can be sitting tall too. Make sure you go all the way down and all the way up. Good old-fashioned biceps. You do have TRX biceps. We've got rope or bar cable biceps. You got bars. You could hold a plate or a kettlebell. You could hold one weight if you needed to on your biceps. However, with the three of you live, right, this has been done many, many times. If you haven't done these things yet, you can make adjustments. We're working. We got 20 seconds. You got your chest, back, shoulders, bis, tris, legs, abs, and cardio or exertion. And we're going to do it 3 to 4 times today. 10 seconds. You're working. Remember, pace feels higher when it's really the same. 3, 2, 1. Shake it off. You're on your triceps. You got your dips, your kickbacks, your overheads, your skull crushers, narrow push-ups. We have ropes, we have bars. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Triceps. You got dips, you've got kickbacks. Both of those, you're shortening the muscle in the position and you're shortening the muscle in the exercise. Overhead triceps and skull crushers. You're lengthening the muscle in the position and then you shorten the muscle in the exercise. Clearly you have the ropes and the bars for tools. Triceps, like your biceps, is a single joint static exercise, which means one muscle is working and one joint is moving. Static doesn't mean easy, it just means that one joint is moving and one muscle is working. We'll have completed the first part of our upper body. We'll come back through and do it again here soon. 10 seconds, and we're going to be on our legs. We'll talk about that here in a second. 5, 3, 2, 1. Relax legs. If your hands need to take a break, don't hold weights. If you don't need to rest your hands, hold some weights. Any legs. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. You've got regular squat, wide squat, narrow squat, ball squat, box squat, stiff-legged RDLs. All of those are your non-alternating legs, and you play around with where the weight is. You got your alternating legs, stationary forward, lateral, reverse lunges. You got your stiff-legged, your step-ups. And you have space, you have walking forward lunges and walking reverse lunges. Any legs. And again, the pace, I know, you guys are like, the pace feels high. That is the intent of a timer. You don't have to count if you don't want to. Your job is to maintain your motion, adjust the load, and we just don't stop. However, you should be used to that. It just feels different. 5 seconds. We'll come back to the legs later on. 2, 1. Relax and breathe. Any abs. You don't have to be on the ground, right? You got a bench. Sit-ups, reverse crunches, V-ups, toe touches, scissors, runners, swimmers, Russian twists, any of them for a minute. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Abs. Again, this first loop. Let's get it all in our brains. Let's see what we're going to do. And you're going to repeat it a couple more times today. You got your abs, sit-ups, legs straight. knees bent, feet wide, feet narrow, laying on the ground, laying on a ball, laying on a bench. Lots of different positions on your sit-ups. Reverse crunches. Both legs are moving on your reverse crunches. Your body can be down, your body can be up. Both are good. You got V-ups. That is the everything up. Scissors is the alternating legs version of V-ups per se. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, shake it off. Either exertion or cardio. If you have a cardio tool and you can be efficient, go do cardio. If it's not efficient, don't. I want jump squats, split jumps, burpees, bench taps, anything hard. 2, 1, let's go. Again, I know it feels fast right now. And of course, if you're doing the recorded version, you can push pause if you need to, but the intent of this is to learn what you're going to do a couple more times today. When I use that word exertion, you got anything agility-based, plyometric-based, mobility-based. We have tools like rope slams and ball slams and sledgehammers. However, it's a very upper body-esque day, so you may not want to use those things that you're going to hold weights. Jump squats, split jumps, burpees, skater hops, lateral bench hops, jumping rope, jumping jacks, high knees, butt kicks, bench taps. I mean, there's so many things to work. 10 seconds. We're going to be on the end of our first loop. 3, 2, 1. Relax and breathe. Believe it or not, that was 10 minutes of your life. We're going to do that at least 2 more times. Grab a sip of water, and when you're ready, find yourself some space. 30 right obliques and 30 left obliques. You're going to do it now. You'll do it after your next circuit. You'll do it after your third circuit. And if you want to do a fourth circuit, I'll leave it up to you if you do more. Any obliques. When you're ready, 30 right and 30 left. At the gym, you have your hyperextension machine, which looks like the standing obliques. You're just at a different angle. You've got your rotational obliques. You need cable or band resistance on a rotational oblique. You have your standing loaded obliques. Again, it's the same motion as the hyperextension. You potentially can have more load on a standing oblique. You've got your double lateral leg lifts, your hip dips, and your side crunches. 30 right obliques and 30 left obliques, please. Again, you're not in the timed part of the workout, so it's a great way to slow down a little bit. The downside is that different exercises yield different durations. Laying on the ground, hip dips is probably the hardest one in some ways. Double lateral leg lifts could be the heaviest one. Side crunches is that mobility, flexibility, activation exercise. If you haven't done it in a while, I'd highly recommend doing it sometime today. Standing obliques are great. I say this respectfully. If you're at the gym, most of my ladies do 25 to 30 pound weight, and most of my fellas do 45 to 60 pounds. So the load potential is different, and that would slow you down. 30 right obliques and 30 left obliques. When you get done, because I want to give you guys about another minute before we start the next loop, you can stretch for a second, but get your space ready. We're going to repeat all of that first loop, and I want to use the word efficiency. I don't want you to think, I want you to do. I want you to be ready with your weights for your chest and your back and your shoulders and your biceps and your triceps and your legs and your abs and your exertion. I know it probably feels like, we got keep this thing going. That's the intent. That is the intent. 30 right obliques and 30 left obliques. You'll do it again later. Breathe and focus. When you do get done, right, I already said it, stretch for a second, but most importantly, get your space ready. Can you change your movements? You sure can. I am looking for efficiency. So if you did chest presses earlier, I kind of would like you to do chest presses again, but if you really want to do chest flies, you can. It's just, I want your space and your muscles and your motion and your weights ready. Chest, back, shoulders, buys, tries, legs, abs, cardio. We're going to do it all again. I want you to be more efficient. I didn't say go faster. Are you ready? 1 minute of chest coming at you. In 3, 2, 1, let's go. 1 minute. Chest. Now I'm dabbling just so you guys can hear it and see it, and that's more for the recorded version. You got chest pushing. You can do push-ups. That would include TRX push-ups. You've got elevated push-ups. Your hands are on something. You've got decline push-ups. Your feet are on something. You've got bar bench press, dumbbell bench press, machine chest presses, different angles. I want you to think efficiency, and if you have your own workout space, you can adjust that to you. Chest flies, you have laying on the ground, laying on a ball, laying on a bench. Dumbbells. You've also got cable oblique or flies, and that depends on the tools that you have. Chest, methodical, consistent, steady. In 3, 2, 1, relax and breathe. You're on your back. Again, well, do I want you to do the same thing? I mean, I do if it's going to be more efficient. If you want to make a change, now is a great time. In 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. You're on your back. Again, earlier I talked about trap rows. If you're still doing it, awesome. You have different positions and different tools. Lat pullovers or lat pull downs. Your hands come from above you on a lat exercise. Your hands come from in front of you on a trap exercise. They're both pulling exercises. So I didn't talk about it earlier, but the nice version is laying on something on your chest and laying on something on your lats. You could have laid on the ground for a little bit. However, you're inevitably going to be off the ground for everything else. Chest, back, shoulders are coming soon, buys and tries. Pace, high, tempo, control. 3, 2, 1, relax and breathe. You'll be on your shoulders. Again, sitting tall, standing tall, different tools. Shoulder press, upright rows, shoulder raises. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Shoulders can push, shoulders can pull. Different movements, different hand positions, different angles, lots of different adjustments for your shoulders. Again, at the gym, right, I had everybody sectioned out. They were doing dumbbell chest press for load potential, right? You have better, more load potential on a chest press. We had lat pull downs for the most part. Most people did lat pull downs. But when they got to the shoulders, it's easy to do some shoulder presses and then turn your hands down for upright rows. It's easy to intermix shoulders because of the strength, the load potential on the pushing versus pulling. Whereas chest press and chest flies, you have 2 different weights for the most part. 10 seconds and you're going to be on your biceps on the next part. 3, 2, 1, relax, shake it. I know the pace feels high, that's the intent. You'll be on your biceps. Hammer curl, hammer twist, open wide, dumbbells, barbells, tools. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Biceps, breathe, focus. work. Posture. Yes. Now, I was hoping to do this stuff with you guys today, but I've had a bummer right elbow for the last couple weeks, and I was told not to do much on the arm, but oh well. It happens to the best of us. This workout, you could have pushed chest and pulled back and pushed shoulders and pulled biceps and pushed triceps, and that's the innate theme of this type of training. But you could have pulled on your chest and pulled on your back and pulled on your shoulders and pulled on your biceps, but your triceps will always push. 10 seconds, and you're going to be on your triceps next exercise. Chest, back, shoulders, biceps, tries. 2, 1, relax and breathe. Shake it off. I know you're burning. You got your triceps, dips, kickbacks, skull crushers, overhead triceps, ropes and bars. And 4, 3, 2, 1, triceps. Your elbows bend and straighten on your triceps. I know when you do your dips, you do get a little shoulder blade or shoulder movement as well, but I still want you to think about they're all the same motion. You're extending with your elbow. You lengthen your biceps. You shorten your triceps, blah, 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 blah. Triceps and biceps, they're all the same motions. It's just, are you pulling, are you pushing, are your hands in front of you, are your hands above you? Lots of different movements and positions. When these triceps are done, you're going to be on your next legs. Again, I don't mind some diversity. I want an efficiency to increase. Be more efficient. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax and breathe. Legs. You got any legs. Regular squat, wide squat, narrow squat, ball squat, stiff-legged RDLs. Any alternating leg. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Again, I use that word stiff-legged RDL. That refers to both hands, both legs. You can play with the feet width if you want it. I slash that word because stiff-leggeds are smooth and RDLs are powerful. They are both the same motion, load, potential. You've been hearing that a lot the last month. RDLs have more of a load potential. Regular squats, wide squats, narrow squats. You're used to all of those things. 1 minute of legs. We'll have our abs. We'll have our exertion cardio again. Pace high. Tempo controlled high. Lots of work. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Relax and breathe, right? Pace, 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 work, work, work. You're back to your abs. Remember, you don't have to be on the ground. You can lay on a ball, you can lay on a bench, you can lay on something, but I want some abs. In 4, 3, 2, 1, abs. Scissors, runners, swimmers, windshield wipers, Russian twists, iso penguins, rotational planks, elevator planks, walking planks. Get the gist? And I meant to say that earlier. You don't have to do formal concentric legs. You can always do a wall sit since it's timed. You don't have to do formal abs core. You can do your planks if you want to. A little bit of work, a little bit of intensity. You guys have come this far. We started live online training literally a year ago today. So many, many workouts. You guys are very used to this stuff. 3, 2, 1. Breathe, relax. I know you think you're done, but we're not. We got to get that exertion again. So if you have a cardio tool, go to your cardio tool for a minute. If you don't have a cardio tool, run around the house, run up and down the stairs, do something hard. 2, 1, let's go. Exertion, remember, it can be plyometric based, it can be agility based, it can be mobility based. You have other tools. I'm looking for something challenging and tough and big and methodical and intense. But today's a great day since you don't have to count your reps. Run up and down the stairs, run around the house. Kettlebell swings, great tool. Lateral bench hops. What else can you do in the kitchen real quick? You know, don't do the dishes. You're gonna break something. Anyhow, work for this minute. When this minute is done, we're gonna be off the clock and we're gonna do those obliques again. Today is simple. I did not say easy. Today I don't want you to think very much. I want you to just do the work. 5, 3, 2, 1. Relax, breathe, get a sip of water, cool off. When you are ready, you're going to do your obliques again. 30 right obliques and 30 left obliques. But again, I want you to get out of that time for a second, okay? You're going to do that loop at least one more time. That's been guaranteed. It's just whether you have time and energy for the fourth loop. 30 right obliques, 30 left obliques. This is the second time. I talk about double lateral leg lifts all the time. Most people, if they're not into the standing obliques because they don't have to get on the ground, they'll do double lateral leg lifts. Awesome, they're great. Try to use the up oblique, not the down leg. I know it sounds corny, but think about the up oblique, not the down leg. Hip dips are great. People struggle with the position, but the downside is pushing your body up. It's hard to not use your arm and your leg. You're thinking about your body. I did say it earlier. If you haven't done it in a while, I would love it if you did it. Your side crunches, mobility of hips and spine, flexibility of the muscles around your hips and spine. It's a good ab oblique activation exercise. It's not the best oblique exercise, but a day like today, it kind of fits in pretty good. "30 right, 30 left obliques." We are not done yet. And again, we're right on time with the other two classes today. We'll have that third loop of all that stuff. The good thing is you don't have to count. The bad thing is it's 10 minutes. It's timed. We'll do that third oblique exercise at that third loop. I would say we're 70% of people had to be done. About 30% of people had more time and energy to do a fourth loop. Definitely not mandatory. But when you get done, you can stretch for a second, hydrate, get your space and equipment ready, organized, cleaned up. We're gonna go through everything again. Chest, back, shoulders, bis, tris, legs, abs, exertion, or cardio. And you either finish the workout with obliques or we'll do one more loop. Are you ready? Shake it off. Mindset, chest can push, chest can pull. Make your movement and get your weights ready. Back, lats, traps, all the things. Here we go. In 5 seconds, we're starting our chest. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Optionally, the last time you'll do your chest today, maybe you do a fourth loop. I don't expect it, not mandatory. Chest, pushing or pulling. Fair warning, Wednesday will be a very similar muscle day. All muscles used. We'll just do it differently. So the Monday, Wednesday workouts are full body, everything's working. Nothing should stick out more than anything else. In fact, you'll have potentially done more obliques, potentially, but really a full body workout today and Wednesday. Mindless, thorough, pace high, controlled tempo, all the stuff. Chest. Press, chest, pull. 10 seconds. Again, optionally the last time you're doing your chest. 3, 2, 1, relax and breathe. You're going to be on your back, lats or traps. Get low, stay low, row, or lay on something, pull over, very common positions. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Back, shoulder blades, minimal hands, minimal arms. It's hard not to grip the weights when you're lifting weights. It's easy to grip the weights and hold them too tight. You're trying to release that grip and let your muscles work. Chest, back, shoulders, buys, tries, legs, abs, cardio exertion. Big, big, big. Let's get a little work on. Let's get a little work. 20 seconds. Trap rows are always going to burn more than lat pullovers, and the position is hard to stay in. Lat pullovers are great, long, lengthening exercises. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax and breathe. You'll be on your shoulders, sitting tall or standing tall. Or you can change what you're sitting on. You can change what you're holding, pushing and pulling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shoulders. You got different raises, front raise, lateral raise, rear raise, upright rows, shoulder presses, sitting tall, standing tall. Lots of adjustments on your shoulders. Again, pushing motions, pulling motions. Chest and shoulders can do that. Back and biceps and triceps cannot. Pace, I hope, feels high. You should have already felt that burn earlier by all means, but you're definitely feeling it now. It's your third time through everything. We've been basically non-stop the whole time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it off. You're back to your biceps. Again, hammer curl, hammer twist, open wide. Dumbbells, barbells, TRXs, different tools. Biceps in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Again, for the most part, you're going to stand tall. If you do sit down, make sure the weights go outside your body so you can straighten your arms. Sitting tall, standing tall, biceps. Clearly, if you have a bar or TRX, you're not going to sit down. Dumbbells, kettlebells. And if you alternate, I saw it at the gym today, people alternated. Cool. Make sure the weight is heavy. Alternating biceps are geared towards increased load. You get that little 2.5, 3 second break as you alternate your sides. But for the most part, I do enjoy the both hands, both arms, biceps. Work, work, work. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax and breathe. Triceps. You got your triceps, dips, kickbacks, overhead, skull crushers, TRXs, ropes, bars, narrow push-ups. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Triceps. Again, you're bending and straightening your arms. You're not really formally trying to bend them, but you're letting the motion happen so your elbows bend. And then it's your triceps job to straighten your arms. Whereas your biceps is the bending of elbow and you're relaxing so it lengthens. I'll see it a lot like kickbacks, that's why I talk about it. Kickbacks, a lot of people will bend and straighten, whereas really I'm going to relax and push, relax, push, relax. So biceps is why I talk about that bending versus straightening. Let it bend, and then push. You guys see it all the time, the push and the pull. It's not that it's bad for you, it's just trying to get your triceps with your triceps. 10 seconds, potentially you'll be done with your upper body for the day. And that's all based on if you do more. 3, 2, 1, relax and breathe. You're onto your legs. Remember, you can do any leg exercise, alternating or non-alternating legs. If your hands are tired, don't hold weights or hold less weights. 2, 1, legs, any legs. Quad focused legs are stationary forward lunges, walking reverse lunges, narrow squats, and I'll asterisk step-ups and lateral lunges. They tend to turn on your quads more. Hamstrings, stationary reverse lunges, walking forward lunges, alternating stiff-legged deadlifts, stiff-legged RDLs, wide squats. Again, I'll asterisk the lateral lunge and the step-up. Kind of like a regular squat. A regular squat, hammies, glutes, quads. Step-ups, hammies, glutes, quads, based on the weight and the height. Lateral lunges, again, you can put them in the hamstring category because of the lengthening component. However, your quads are going to push you back, so I'm going to asterisk the lateral lunge. 5 seconds. Again, potentially you're done with the legs. 2, 1, relax and breathe. You're onto your abs. Again, possibly the last time. If you're doing a 4th loop, we'll do this all again soon. Abs. 5, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Sit-ups, toe touches, reverse crunches, V-ups. At the gym, you have your hanging abs, you have jackknives. Those are your non-alternating formal abs. But you can lay on a bench, you can lay on a ball, you can lay on a decline board, right? Different body positions, hanging ab machines and tools. Jackknives, of course, I already said that's here. You can have your legs straight, your knees bent, your feet wide, feet narrow, one leg straight, one leg bent. So many little changes, especially on that sit-up. Sit-ups are like triceps. There's so many different tools to do the same dang motion. Tools and positions. 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, 1. Relax and breathe. You're onto your exertion or cardio. Again, if you have a cardio tool and you can quickly use it for a minute. If you don't have a cardio tool, move your body. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Exertion, we've talked about it so many times. You've done it so many times. You are working hard. Now, skater hops, as I'm demonstrating, it's not that it's the hardest exercise in the world. You guys apply a metric, you're creating power, you are displacing weight, displacing load, and you have possible impact. Great exercise. It's lower on the intensity. Jump squats and split jumps, a little higher on the intensity. Burpees clearly are hard. Box jumps and lateral bench hops, a little more intensity and exertion. Agility, high knees, butt kicks, jumping jacks, bench taps, mountain climbers, ski hops, right? A little quicker. Of course, when you're timing, I see a lot of people running in place, but I actually want knees high. Get those feet and knees up, not just running in place. 3, 2, 1, relax and breathe. You'll be off the timer, and you'll do your 30 right obliques and 30 left obliques again. If you need to be done, say goodbye. Have a wonderful day. I know, it's already that time. If you have a little bit more in you, I'm going to stay here and you can do one more loop, and I'll start that in about 3-ish minutes. 2.5, 3 minutes. 30 right obliques. You've done it today already twice. 30 left obliques. Mix them up as you wish. Remember, I talked about those side crunches. It would be cool if you did a set of side crunches at some point in time today. I know people tend to do the standing obliques a lot more than the other ones. Again, double lateral leg lifts are great. Make sure the up side of the body is pulling everything up. Your down leg is not pushing things up. Hip dips again are great. You don't have to get all the way on the ground. 30 right obliques, 30 left obliques. If you are going to leave when you get done, have a wonderful day. Hydrate, nourish, pat yourself on the back, ice, elevate, do all the things you need to do to feel good. If you're going to stick around, I'll start the time again in about a minute and a half-ish. I want to make sure you do these obliques. Nothing will imbalance you. You can leave literally at any time. Time flies though when you don't have to think. It's like, oh geez, it's already 12:50.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you, buddy. Have a good day.
I'm gonna jump out and go and shoot some baskets.
There you go. There you go.
See you on Wednesday.
All right, see you, man. Have a good day.
I gotta run too. Got work to do.
I love it, Lori. Have a wonderful day. Good talking to you.
Thanks.
Bye. Right obliques, 30 left obliques. Whether you diversify them or not, it would be awesome if you mix things up a little bit. And if you're going to stick around, Stella, I'm going to start that time again here in a second. If you're not going to stick around, I get it. Have a wonderful day. You're out or you're staying on?
I'm done.
You're done? You go have a good day.
You too.
Have a good day, dude. Bye. Alrighty, if you're doing the recorded workout of this, everybody is done with class because of the time. I get it, it's 12:52. If you want to do one more loop, push rewind a little bit and go back and do one more loop. And that was the chest, back, shoulder, bi, tri, leg, ab, cardio, or exertion. It was 60 seconds on, 15 seconds off. The time alone yields another 10 minutes. And again, if you wanted that one more oblique at the end as well, that would have been 30 each side obliques times 4. That would be 120 each side obliques. If you did the fourth set, 240 total obliques. If you did the 3, that would be 90 each side, so 180 total obliques. Put your body back together, stretch, elevate, hydrate, nourish. Have a wonderful, wonderful day.